Wow. There's another. I have Chavez winning that 11th, bro. But maybe that's 8. You know what?
But again, when you're talking the shift of 2 or 3 rounds like that, that's
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, Lee. 114 to 116. Come on. This is how close this fight was. It is a shame, Lee. It is an absolute shame that they weren't able to do the rematch. But people, I tell you this. HBO came out and said the reason why this rematch was never made was because Pernell Whitaker rejected the offer every time. He pulled a Juan Manuel Marquez, bro. He got a piece of success and he didn't want to go back to taste defeat, and he liked where he was when he got the draw to Chavez. He had all of America telling him he should have won that fight. And I'll tell you this. I really do blame Joe Cortez for the way Whitaker was behaving in that ring. I've always said for years, Lee, because what happened to Richard Steele just 2 years before when he stopped the fight with Meldrick Taylor, it gave Chavez the IBF title with 2 seconds left in the 12th round. Even though Duva is jumping in the ring, or was it Pacheco? Is that Freddie?
Freddie?
No, it's Duva. It's Duva with Taylor. Yeah, Duva jumping in the ring. Excuse me. Frankie Randall gets blackballed. Richard Steele gets blackballed from boxing for doing the right thing. That kid went to the hospital for 2 weeks after the Chavez fight, had internal bleeding, was drinking his own blood from like a 14-inch cut in his mouth. His ref was coming into the ring when Richard Steele waves it off. Now, he might have been coming into the ring, Lee, to say, oh, the fight's over, but you don't come into the ring. That to the referee, that is you throwing in the white tail. No one ever gave Duva shit for that. He comes into the ring before the bells even rung. Richard Steele is never allowed to do main fights again. He comes back every once in a while, has a few more mess-ups because he's already snake-bitten by what has happened to him in the Chavez-Taylor fight. And Joe Cortez wanted no part of that. So Joe Cortez said, tonight I will call nothing. And he got pushed.
And he called nothing.
Low blows, and he called nothing.
It's a close fight.
It's a great
it's 7
fight.
to 5. I'll call it this. It's 7-5 either way.
That's right. And a draw is not bad. Bring it back. Chavez said.
I said, you know what? Let's still have it. I mean, what are they, 50 now?
No, and then Whitaker just went bankrupt. See you guys?
Yeah, I saw the posting about him, but he's crazy as well now.
He turned down $10 million. They offered him $10 million for the rematch. He turned it down. And now last year he kicked his mom out of the house so he could sell it. That's
batshit crazy.
It's his house. He said, hey, gotta evict mama? You gotta evict mama. It's my house, Mom. Gotta sell it.
Put your comments. Go to fightnetradio.com and put down your comments. Let us know what you guys thought of the fight, how you scored the fight, if you scored along. Or did you just agree with Harold Letterman? Harold, how'd you have the final score? All right, Jim. 23 skidoo for Chavez.
I want to do Leonard Hagler.
Am I literally the only guy who likes my Harold Letterman impersonation?
No, I like that one. I like Harold Letterman impersonation. But hey, what about De La Hoya Trinidad? Come on, Lee.
All right. If everybody responds appropriately, we will do. We'll do another one of these.
De La Hoya Trinidad next, or you tell us what you want to hear. Well, I'll do De La Hoya Mayweather. I thought De La Hoya
Mayweather. What about De La Hoya Sweet Pea?
Yeah, that one I had. I think I have Sweet Pea winning this fight, man. That was one of those tough ones, Lee, where Oscar's landing.
I mean, we should ultimately do. Okay, you guys can ultimately decide. Maybe somebody will comment or one of Andrew's family members. But really, it should be Leonard versus Hagler. It really should be.
That's the one they talk about a lot. Just came up again.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with Leonard? Leonard's kind of trolling Hagler right now. Have you been noticing that?
Yeah, because he's not famous anymore. I'm not even sure what Leonard does anymore.
Or no, or was it Tommy? Ah, man, now I got him mixed up. It might have been Hearns. I think
Tommy Hearns isn't coherent, is he?
That's what I was saying. I was like, why the fuck is Leonard
How's
going
he
after
gonna?
Hearns?
Hearns can't type on Twitter.
You're so mean. I just know that
I've
Tommy,
seen him. he's kind of a gooey mess. I'm not being a jerk about it. He's taking a lot of punches. Yeah, yes. So's Hagler. Hagler's a bit of a mess these days. I mean, he's in better shape than anybody else.
Yeah, he'll probably whoop Leonard's ass right now, Lee.
He's coherent at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Hagler,
I'm shocked, and I recommend anybody, all of you listening, you should go to a boxing event and go get your autographs from these guys, and see who's in good shape and who's not. All these warriors, outside of Chavez, for some reason, Chavez is in phenomenal shape. I don't know how he did it. He's taken a lot of punches, and he's completely okay.
I think I got to watch the last 2 rounds over again. I can't believe what I seen today. Lee, do you understand what we seen in that final round? Why doesn't anyone ever talk about Whitaker putting his hand up before the fucking bell's even ringing?
Because he won the fight 7-5.
Oh, man, that was a tough man. I'm telling you, can you Google... I'm Googling the scorecards. Do you think they're up? I bet you they're not.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Because it was so long ago, it might not have been I don't think this boxing media is that legit. I'm going to be real with you people. Chavez, Whitaker scorecard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going deep. This is going to go deep right here. Here's the box rec. Let's see if they show it.
No, it's on images. So type it in on the Google search remote pattern. So cool. And you can see it
there
on
it is.
Google Images.
Please be the one.
Yeah, this is it.
No, that's Pacquiao Bradley.
No, I'm looking at top rank. It's Carlos Hernandez versus Jesus Chavez. The fuck is that?
I told you, bro, because it's the internet's not around. They would have to have saved it.
What's this? Nevada. This is Tony Weeks was the referee. This isn't it. Who is this? Corrales Castillo. Wow, the actual scorecards from Corrales Castillo. My favorite fight of all time. No question in my mind.
Yeah, they don't have. There's not one copy of it. I feel like, come on, people. I'm gonna have to go to Vegas and see if there's a copy in the museum. I want to know how the 11th. Actually, the last 3 rounds, huh? I want to know how those last 3. Damn, did he pull a De La Hoya Trinidad right there?
Wow. I don't even know how this works. Some dude on some website scored the final round 10-10. Is that even a real? Can you do that?
That's when you go for Whitaker and you just don't want to say that he lost. Oh no, 10-10 draw. That was a draw.
A 10-10 round. Is that a real number?
Yeah, or would you just do 9-9? What are you trying to say there?
No, I mean, but they both didn't fight to a 10-10 level in round 12. That's somebody who doesn't know shit about boxing. It's got to be it's a 10-round must. And both guys can't must the same 10. Give me a break. It's all over, Andrew.
I can't find it. That sucks. But
how was it? How was the show for you? Was it everything you thought it would be?
I liked it. Hope the people enjoy it. For news, what do we have for news? Tyson Fury's going to fight Shannon Briggs. You see that? That's going to be his first comeback fight.
That's what he found.
Hey, cool $3 million in his pocket.
Do we have any fights coming up worthwhile, or do we still have to wait a few more months?
I think it's all the way to the end of January is when it starts again. But I'll double check. I'll have something for you guys on the yearly wrap up. Try and think off the top of my head. You heard about the Floyd thing with.
So do you know about Floyd in the UFC? Are you following that saga?
That's what it sounds like it's getting serious. What do you think, Lee?
It's obvious that they're going to make the fight again. I've said it.
Is this a boxing match, though, or an MMA match?
No, it's going to be a boxing match. Come on. Floyd's not an idiot. And people will pay for it. And even if...
Well, listen. I'm hearing that... Okay, listen. The guy has made, what, $500 million, $700 million in the last 2 years? Yeah. I mean, what is his taxes looking like right now, Lee?
It doesn't matter because we just had a tax change, so he's going to be richer next year.
All right. Well, there you go. No, he should keep his money. Keep your money, Floyd.
He's part of the new president's tax program.
Good. No, hopefully he gives out a lot more turkeys and Christmas presents because of it, but we'll see. See his Christmas tree? Jeez almighty, it was like 3 stories big in his house.
How big is your tree?
Oh, I got a small house, Lee. It was only a 6-footer, I think, and probably had to cut it down just to fit the angel. Could barely stand in this house, Lee. No.
Dog didn't knock it down?
No. My dogs don't act up.
My cats knocked the tree down once.
Oh, I seen that. That was awesome.
All the way down. And
then it was laughing at you.
Yeah, laugh. You don't believe me? Go to Facebook. You can see it.
Yeah,
my cat fucking laughed at me after destroying a tree. Almost ended the relationship because I was so indifferent about the whole thing. I'm like, what do you expect? You put a tree up for cats.
No doubt.
The first fighting of the year doesn't happen on Showtime till January 12th. But there is boxing in Lemoore on the 11th, Andrew. You should drive on down. That's only a 3 or 4 hour drive for you. Vladis Hernandez taking on... that's got to be a Tachi, right? Lemoore would be Tachi Palace, right?
Mm.
That's the only thing out there.
Probably. Who's the main event?
At the Tachi Palace in Lemoore, Vladimir Hernandez versus Danny Valdiva. It's a rematch, 8 rounds, junior middleweights.
Huh. Nah, I won't be attending that.
Yeah, okay. And you don't want me to make a phone call for that one? January 6th on BN Sports Espanol. That's how shitty this card is. Cesar Juarez versus Isaac Dogbo. 12 rounds for the vacant interim WBO junior featherweight title. That's a dog and pony show.
Yep.
January 12th, Verona, New York, Showtime. Clarissa Shields will return. She's in a 10-round for the IBF WBC women's super middleweight against Tori Nelson. They're just going to milk that poor girl to death, aren't they? Also go ahead.
Yeah, she's winning titles, so that's good. At least she's not scared to get in there.
She's headlining Showtime.
Hey, women's fighting. You watching Cyborg versus Holly Holmes this weekend?
Of course I am. Come on. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy.
What do you think's going to happen? Give me your prediction. I'll watch Holly Holmes all day. I don't know if I'm going to put money on it, Lee. Might come down to what you say. Let me hear what you got on this fight.
Here's the thing. Holly Holmes has managed to put a ridiculous pull a fight out of her ass moment already.
Oh, well, you stop. You guys.
She did. She pulled a fight out of her ass by beating with her previous big win and taking the title. Here's her problem. She's about to fight a guy named Chris Cyborg.
Oh, man. Looks don't scare me, Lee. She just got to throw her jab.
How is Cyborg going to pass the frickin' steroid test?
Well, she's been fighting in the UFC for a moment now, right?
But she's been caught previously juicing.
Oh, shit. Well, then you know what? Maybe I am going to put money on Holmes, because if she came in clean... Her mental,
she'll get it by default. Yeah, she'll get it by default.
Her mental advantage won't be there. I'm
going to help you out, though. But Cyborg has extraordinary ground skills. She can.
I heard that about the last girl.
No, hold on. No, the other girl had extraordinary judo skills. There's a big difference. Okay. You can't. Wait. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing about Cyborg that I'm going to put it on Cyborg. You ready? Okay. Cyborg can take a punch.
Okay.
That's a tough dude. Don't fuck around with him.
But she's never taken a punch from a champion boxer. So, yeah, I got it. I'm interested. Hey, Lee, I already heard Dana say it. The greatest female fighter ever if she wins. Oh, I'm totally on Holly Holmes' train right now.
I mean, it's worth watching. There's no doubt about it, in my opinion, worth watching.
Stick to your jab. Stick to your jab. If you ever watch Bruce Lee, if you guys go to YouTube and watch Bruce Lee's recorded fights, the man adapted karate, kung fu, his style with the jab, Lee. It was brilliant. He got it from Muhammad Ali. He said he loved the way Muhammad Ali floated around the ring, and he liked the jab because the jab stops everything. Watch him. The guys are trying to kick him. Bam! He hits. He's too fast. Bam! Jab right up the middle. Every single time. pissed
The
all
jab
of us.
sets up everything.
I'm telling you, Holly Holmes needs to stick to that. Except the ground game, don't get me wrong. I don't know what Bruce Lee would do in the octagon. You can always say, oh, just take him down.